So you want to start a career in data analytics, but everywhere you look, it just seems so overwhelming, right? Especially now, with AI completely changing the game. Well, today, we're going to cut through all that noise. We've got a clear AI-powered roadmap to take you from a complete beginner to being job-ready in just 6 months. Let's get right into it. Just do me a favor. Go to Google and type in Learn Data Analytics. You know what you'll see? Something like this. 10 million results. That's 10 million articles, courses, and videos all fighting for your attention. It's not just a lot of info, it's a literal ocean of it. How are you supposed to navigate that? And when you're staring at that ocean, the first question that hits you is, where on earth do I even begin? Look, it's totally normal to feel lost. In fact, that feeling of confusion is the #1 reason most people give up before they even start. But what if I told you there's a map? And this is that map. First, we'll tackle that overwhelming feeling head on. Then, I'll reveal the complete 6-month roadmap. We'll walk through the journey month by month, set up a simple weekly learning schedule, and finally, I'll show you how to unlock what I call your AI superpower. Okay, let's start with the biggest hurdle right away. That feeling of being completely lost at sea. This whole roadmap is designed specifically to be your compass. Now, listen closely, because this is the big secret. Success is not about learning everything. That's the old, painful way. The new way, the smart way, is about learning the right things in the right order. This strategic approach is your best defense against getting confused and burning out. So, enough about the problem. Let's talk about the solution. Here it is, the path. A structured 6-month plan designed to take anyone from zero knowledge to a confident, job-ready data analyst. We've broken this whole journey into 6 clear stages. We start with the foundation, what we call data thinking. Then we introduce the tools, learn to tell stories with data through visualization, and then really integrate AI. After that, it's all about connecting your skills to business goals and finally getting you prepped for the job market. You see? Each step builds perfectly on the last one. Now, this is where it gets really fun. To guide you through each month, we've actually created a team of specialized AI mentors. Each one is an expert in their area, and they're here to share the key goals for their part of the journey. First up for month 1, please meet Arya. She's the architect. Her entire philosophy is about building a rock-solid foundation. You know, you can't build a massive skyscraper on shaky ground, right? She makes sure your ground is solid. And Arya's #1 rule is this: no code in month 1. Why? Because the goal is to build your data intuition. This is all about learning to ask the right questions, to look at a data set and wonder, what story is this trying to tell me? All before you even think about the tools. You have to learn to think like an analyst first. All right, for month 2, we're bringing in Cortex. He's our AI guide, a specialist in using generative AI to make you learn faster and work smarter. Think of him as your guide to all the best shortcuts. And here's the first brilliant tip from Cortex. The moment you hit an error message, and trust me, you will, don't get frustrated. Copy it, paste it into an AI like Claude, and ask it to explain not just what the error is, but why it happened. Suddenly, a roadblock becomes your own private tutor. It's a game changer. In month 3, your mentor is Vivid, the storyteller. She operates on a simple truth. Data is completely useless if nobody can understand it. Her job is to teach you how to turn all those boring numbers and charts into a story that actually connects with people. So Vivid's advice is incredibly practical. Once you've made a chart or a dashboard, go find a friend or a family member who knows nothing about tech and explain it to them. If their eyes light up and they get it, you've won. If they look confused, you know you need to make your story simpler. Guess who's back for month 4? It's Cortex. Now that you've got the basics of tools and storytelling down, he's here to show you how to properly integrate a whole suite of AI tools into your workflow. This is how you leapfrog past everyone learning the old way. Cortex says you need to master this toolkit. Think of it like a team. ChatGPT is your coder and debugger. Claude is your deep thinker, helping you understand this so what behind your data. Julius AI is for when you need answers, fast. And Perplexity is your reliable researcher. Each one has a very specific job. Now moving into month 5, let's meet Strat, the strategist. Strat's entire focus is on one thing, connecting your technical skills to real business results. He's always asking, that's a nice analysis, but how does it help the business make more money or save time? And this project idea from Strat says it all. You're not just playing with clean data sets anymore. You're going online, finding real business case studies, and using your skills to try and solve their actual problems. This is what shows a hiring manager you can think like a business partner, not just a data cruncher. And finally, in your last month, your guide is Nexus, the connector. Her job is simple but crucial. She connects all your new skills to the job market. She's the one who helps you build that bridge from learning to earning. Nexus's plan for month 6 is all action. You'll be polishing your portfolio until it shines, making sure it showcases your best work. You'll use AI to refine your resume. You'll practice for interviews. And, this is key, you'll start getting active in the online data community, sharing what you've learned. So that's the big 6-month plan. But a plan is nothing without a daily routine, right? So how do you actually make it happen? Let's break down the weekly rhythm that makes this all manageable. The secret here is consistency, not cramming. Just 1 or 2 focused hours of learning from Monday to Thursday. Friday is your practice day, where you apply what you just learned. Saturday is your dedicated project day. This is when you build that awesome portfolio. And Sunday is for relaxing a bit and connecting with the community. It's a system that actually works without burning you out. And that brings us to the final and honestly, the most important idea in this entire roadmap. Getting this shift in mindset is what will give you a true superpower in this new world of data. This slide says everything. The old way of learning meant spending years fighting with technical barriers, like trying to memorize complex code. But generative AI has changed the rules of the game. The new way lets you focus on what really matters: your thinking, your creativity, your curiosity, while you use AI as your powerful assistant to handle the execution. You are honestly living in the best possible time to learn data analytics. The path is clearer than ever, and the tools are unbelievably powerful. It's not going to be easy, but for the first time, it is absolutely doable for anyone. So the only question left to ask is, what's your first step going to be?